Hello friends, welcome to my channel How to be a perfect person. Today we are going to discuss the chapter 1 Crop Production and Management of class 8. Paheli and Buzo went to their uncle's house during the summer vacations. In here, Paheli and Buzo had went to the uncle's house during the summer vacation of the summer season, which we got each year. Dear uncle is a farmer. The uncle of Paheli and Buzo is a farmer. One day they saw some tools like khurpi, sickle, shovel, plow, etc. One day, Paheli and Bujo saw some tools used by their uncle, khurpi, sickle, shovel, plow, etc. in the field. You have learned that all living organisms require food, as we all know that all living beings in order to live require food. Plants can make their food themselves. The plants can make their food themselves by the use of the process photosynthesis. Can you recall how green plants synthesize their own food? Do you recall how the green plants synthesize their own food in the class 7? Animals, including humans, can not make their own food. Animals, including us, cannot make their own food from the use of sunlight or from the air or from the oxygen, carbon dioxide. No, we can't make it. We need the source of plants. So where do animals get their food from? But first of all, why do we have to eat food? But first the question arises, why do we eat food? You already know that the energy from the food is utilized by organisms for carrying out their various body functions such as digestion, respiration and excretion. As we have studied in the chapter of class 7 that energy is required for the person or for the specific or the particular people to be utilized by its body so that he could grow, he could walk, for digestion and for the respiration, breathing, excretion, etc. We get our food from plants or animals or both. We get our food from the plants or animals, or we get from the both of them. In order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management, and distribution is necessary. In order to provide all the human beings the food, the regular production of the crops is necessary. Agricultural practices till 10,000 BCE. Till 10,000 BCE, it is an early period. People were nomadic. The people were nomadic. They moved from one place to another. They were wandering in groups. They always used to wander in groups, not in single, from place to place, from one place to another. They are also called hunter or gatherers, in search of food and shelter. For the search of food and for the search of shelter, they ate raw fruits and vegetables. They ate raw fruits, means the food or the vegetable which are not cooked, and started hunting animals for food, and also started hunting animals for their food. Later they could cultivate land and produce rice. Later they started to cultivate land and to produce rice by staying at a particular place. Wheat and other food crops like wheat, rice and other type of crops. Thus was born agriculture. Thus from this process the agriculture practice was born. When plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called as a crop. When the plants of the same kind, when the plants of the same type is cultivated at a particular place on a very large scale, take for example 2 to 3 kilometers, it is called as crop. For example, crop of wheat means that all the plants grown in the field are that of wheat. For example, the crops of wheat or rice which are grown in a particular field in a large scale, in a large amount, is called as the crop. You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. As we already know that the crops, the plants which are produced in large scale could be cereals, grams, leguminous plants, vegetables and fruits. They can be classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. They could be classified in the basis of the season in which they grow. For example, mango grows in summer season, apple in also in summer or winter, orange in winter, etc. India is a vast country. The climatic conditions like temperature, humidity, and rainfall vary from one region to another. India is a vast country. It is a very big country with a vast amount of population. The climate conditions in India is not fixed. The temperature, humidity, and rainfall vary or changes from one region to another. So friends, I was just joking. So friends, bye bye. Let us meet in the other video of how to make a person perfect.